So I'm having a chat with Shane and Will of The Now. How are you guys?
Yeah, not
I'm
too
all
bad.
good, thanks. All good,
Good.
all good.
Great stuff. So after this interview, we'll be playing a new single of yours called Truth Always Comes Out in the End. Tell us a little bit about the single, first of all.
Go on, Shane. You were the mastermind behind the lyrics and everything.
I think it's got like a political side of this song. It's talking about the man taking everything off people like us, really, like that don't
The
have
work, well, it's, yeah, like the working classes. We don't get a
working
fair
class.
shake to even. Yeah, when you think of like the Tories at the moment and what they're doing, and especially when you look at like what happened in COVID and stuff, how they just basically set the rules and broke them. So yeah, like truth comes out in the end, and it certainly did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. And that's off your debut record, which is out now. It came out on the 1st of March. For those who haven't heard it yet, what can people expect to hear when they get a chance to take a listen?
Go on, Will. I think you can answer this one
So, do you know what? I always go Forrest Gump on this one, Jim. You know, life is like a box of chocolates, isn't it? There's a wide variety of chocolates in a box of chocolates. You know, we are lucky enough that it's not just sort of the same song regurgitated 11 times. There's a lot of variation in the tracks. You know, you've got some sort of balls out rock and roll like Gurigami. You've got ballads. You've got a couple of ballads on there. You know, it's just, and I think it spans sort of generations as well. I think the songs that your nan would like. I think the songs and your teenage daughter or son would like. So yeah, it's just pretty much. I think we've kept the sound of the now, but also we've got different sounding tracks. So sort of yeah, I think there's, like I said, there's just a lot of variation on it really, and I think that's what makes it so good.
Yeah, nice stuff. And you get the chance to play these tracks live. You've got some dates this week. I bet you can't wait to be playing these tracks live. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's the first time we're playing some of them, so it's a bit risky, like, but yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've had to relearn them as well. Of me, you know, we record them in the studio, and then obviously when we've done gigs post the studio, we didn't really want to do the tracks because obviously we wanted to wait till the album come out. So yeah, we've had to sort of get back together now and relearn the songs we recorded last year, which has been fun. But you know,
Yeah, for sure. Are you ready? Are you all prepared for this week?
we will be. Right now I wouldn't say 100%, but we will be. What do you think, Shane?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready mentally, but not physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It's only a couple of dates you've got booked in. What's the plan for the rest of the year? Are you hoping to have a busy rest of the year and festivals as well?
Yeah, we're looking to have a busy year. Tours, festivals. Also get back into, writing the second album and possibly recording the second album. So yeah.
And mentioning the second album there, do you know at this stage what direction you want to take it in?
I think it's going to be just based on the response from this album. So as soon as we see what tracks people are leaning towards, I think we'll then kind of like base it off that.
Yeah, and do you guys have a preference in the way that you want it to go, even if it's not the way it's going to go?
I just think it'll be like an organic thing, really. I think we'll just automatically go down the route that we want to go down. Do you know what I mean? When we didn't write these songs, you know, we wrote the songs so we just get together and just write. We don't, there's no like a set plan beforehand where we think, all right, we're going to go and write a ballad now. All right, we're going to go and write a rock track now. We just sort of get together and just, sometimes songs fall out of the sky and just happen within minutes, and sometimes you've got to work on it. So we'll just continue the same process. It seems to be working well. So why fix something that's not broke, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to the writing side of things, for you guys, how do tracks normally start off?
It
Start off
varies,
in the
really, Shane,
practice
doesn't it?
room. Yeah, mainly in the practice room where like our guitarist Callum will bring like a riff or a melody to rehearsals, and then we kind of build around that, and then I'll take it home and I'll write the lyrics for it.
Yeah, and for you, Shane, when it comes to the lyrics side of things, how easy do you find it to add lyrics to the music that's created?
I find it quite easy. To be fair, I think it's just down to what chords are getting played. Like if it's like a minor chord, I tend to, then base it on like a sad emotion. Like, so it's quite easy. I find it might be different for other people.
Yeah, and
class and stuff. Jim, he's said before, he's a genius. He said to me 2 times, "Oh, I'm a genius." So he's just a genius, Jim. Do you know what I mean? That's just what he does. He's a lyrical genius. That's his own words, that is, Jim.
and what is it, Shane? Is it normally a word and then you kind of build off that? Is it a line that just comes to you and then you build off that? What is the spark, I guess?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely a word. Like just I tend to listen to people's conversations when I'm out, and when I'm listening to people's conversations, like I pick up like crazy lines. Like some people are just in Wales, they just come up with some crackers, and yeah, I just tend to steal them and then I just use them in a song. And
yeah, and is there any that come to mind to you now that you really want to use in a song at some point in the future?
I have them all written down, but not with me right now.
Fair enough. And once you guys have the demos sorted, you go into the studio. How do you guys then work it from getting it from the demo to a finished track?
That tends to it's all looking like the producer, like how heavily involved we want the producer to be. I mean, the album, Ollie Jacobs, a producer who's like a genius, is an actual genius. He sort of stripped it all. He sort of stripped it all back, and we just let him crack on with it, really. So yeah, the demos are all going to pretty much sound the same because it's just going to be the 4 of us without instruments. But then when you work with a really talented producer, they sort of hear those little nuances and maybe having a synth here, maybe a piano there. So that tends to happen. Just a rough recording then gets turned into something magical.
Nice. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thank you very much, Jim. It's been a pleasure.